Welcome to Your Business Notion, the channel where we dive into the fascinating stories behind today's most inspiring brands. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a business enthusiast, or just someone who loves hearing about how great ideas come to life, you're in the right place. You can also play this episode on your car's Bluetooth or on your headphones while you commute and plan your future business ventures. Today, we're talking about a company that's bringing nature into our homes in a fresh and modern way. A company that's transforming how we think about plants and self-care. Today, we're talking about the Sill and its visionary founder, Eliza Blank. Now think about the last time you bought a plant. For many of us, the experience of buying plants has traditionally been limited to garden centers or maybe a section of a hardware store. Not exactly inspiring, right? Well, Eliza Blank saw this, and she saw an opportunity. She knew that people, especially city dwellers, craved nature in their homes. But they also needed guidance, community, and a new way to approach plants. And so she set out to create a brand that was about so much more than selling plants. It was about building connections, promoting wellness, and making plant care accessible for everyone. Let's dig into the story of the Sill and how Eliza Blank turned her passion for plants into a thriving, culture-shifting business. So how did it all start? Well, Eliza Blank grew up surrounded by plants. Her mother was an avid gardener, and plants were a constant presence in her home. But like so many of us, Eliza left home for the big city, New York in her case, and found herself living in small apartments without that natural connection she had grown up with. In the concrete jungle, the idea of having plants around seemed both appealing and intimidating. She realized that many city dwellers wanted to bring nature into their homes, but they didn't know where to start. And the plant buying experience wasn't exactly making it easy for them. Eliza had this spark of an idea. What if she could create a brand that made plant care accessible, fun, and even fashionable? A brand that didn't just sell plants, but also offered the knowledge and support people needed to keep them alive and thriving. This was the seed, so to speak, for the Sill. Eliza wasn't just building a business. She was creating a movement to make plants a bigger part of people's lives. She believed that plants could improve mental health, reduce stress, and help people reconnect with nature in a way that fit their modern urban lifestyles. And she was right, but getting there wasn't easy. Now, like many entrepreneurs, Eliza started small, really small. In 2012, she launched the Sill as an online shop. At the time, the idea of buying plants online seemed a little, well, unusual. I mean, how do you choose a plant without seeing it in person? How do you make sure it survives shipping? But Eliza wasn't deterred. She believed that with the right approach, she could make the online experience just as personal and enjoyable as going to a store. And she didn't stop there. She knew that the Sill had to be about more than just transactions. It had to be a brand with heart. She focused on creating content that educated and empowered her customers, offering plant care tips, advice, and inspiration through social media and the company's blog. She wanted people to feel confident about their plant parenting abilities, and she knew that the key to long-term success wasn't just selling plants, it was helping people keep them alive and happy. But even though the online store was gaining traction, Eliza knew there was more potential to tap into. She saw an opportunity to create a physical space where people could connect with plants and with each other. And that's when the Sill opened its first brick-and-mortar location in New York City. This was a game changer. The store wasn't just a place to buy plants. It was a space designed to inspire. The layout was clean, modern, and welcoming, with every detail carefully curated to make plants feel accessible, not intimidating. Customers could come in, get personalized advice, and leave with plants that suited their space and lifestyle. And get this, the store quickly became more than just a retail location. It became a community hub where people could attend workshops, learn about plant care, and connect with other plant lovers. Eliza understood that the Sill wasn't just about products. It was about fostering a lifestyle that embraced nature, wellness, and mindfulness. One of the most brilliant things Eliza did was position the Sill as a lifestyle brand. She tapped into the growing trend of wellness and self-care, showing people that plants weren't just decorations, they were a way to bring calm and beauty into their daily lives. And she did it with a modern, minimalist aesthetic that resonated with millennials and urban dwellers who wanted to make their homes greener but didn't know how. But here's the thing, building a brand like the Sill isn't just about having a great product or beautiful stores. It's about understanding your customer on a deep level. Eliza recognized that people didn't just want to buy plants, they wanted to be part of a community. And so, the Sill leaned into that idea of community building in a big way. They created an entire ecosystem around plant care. From online tutorials to in-person workshops to social media content that felt genuine and personal, the Sill gave people the tools they needed to succeed as plant parents. And when people feel successful, they keep coming back. They tell their friends. They share their experiences on Instagram. And that's how the Sill grew, from a small online shop into a beloved brand with a national presence. What's the takeaway from Eliza Blank's story and the rise of the Sill? For me, it's the power of passion and purpose. Eliza didn't just want to sell plants, she wanted to change the way people lived with plants. She recognized a gap in the market, but more importantly, she saw an opportunity to make a positive impact on people's lives. And here's something we can all learn from her journey. Successful businesses aren't just about products, they're about creating experiences and communities. Eliza built a brand that resonated with people on a personal level, and she did it by understanding their needs, educating them, and making them feel confident and empowered. That's a powerful combination. The next time you see a plant in someone's home, remember, it might just be more than decoration. It could be part of a movement that's helping people reconnect with nature, find a sense of calm, and take better care of themselves. And that movement started with one woman's vision and a whole lot of passion. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Your Business Notion. If you enjoyed this story about the Sill and Eliza Blank, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave me a review. I've got plenty more inspiring stories and business insights that I can't wait to talk with you about. In the meantime, keep cultivating your passion, stay focused, and start building your dream business.